Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing okay today. We're gonna work on some fall stuff, some fall ephemera. Got a little bitty journal here that I've put together, and this is material. It came off of a dress that I had that has like different types of material on it, kind of patchworked together. I've got a couple of little scraps left that I might be able to make clusters or something with. And I've got a fairly big piece of the material here. And then these little fall pages were printed from that Edith Holden CD, the, what is it, Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady CD. I forgot the lady that did it. It's not the Crafter's Companion one, but it's a different one. And just some tea-dyed paper. And this fall page is actually from a kit from Kyung. It's her forest something kit. I don't remember the name of it. Some Through the Forest or something like that. And some more tea-dyed paper. Another page from that. But yeah, I printed off the fall stuff, and then I just sewed it in with some twine to give it more of a fall type of appearance. So, I mean, just a small journal. And I haven't added any pockets or anything yet to the booklet, or the little mini journal. But I used, as you can tell, like one of those manila envelopes, and then cut the material down, glued it on, and waited for it to dry, and then I cut it down to size. Now I don't mind that there's some frayed edges or anything on there. That's totally fine with me. I don't mind that it frays. I hope you guys are doing okay today. I haven't been on for a little while because I've hurt my back, and I'll try not to make the video very long because I can't stand up or sit down for too long at a time. I'm pretty certain that I slipped a disc. I did go talk to my doctor. He seems to agree that I probably did, but then has ordered no MRI or anything to confirm it. So I'm not really certain what I'm supposed to do about it. I know I didn't break it. I have broken my back before when I was younger, and this feels a little bit different. It's definitely not a pulled muscle, but it's definitely not broken. So pretty certain that I slipped a disc. Or, well, what's it called when you don't slip the disc? But it has something to do with the disc. I don't remember what it's called. Don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised if they told me that I had degenerative disc disease. That's something that runs in our family. And it's, you know, not uncommon, especially if you've had a break or anything in your spine. Plus I have spondylitis, which of course is a type of arthritis in the spine, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. But anyway, so that's what that looks like. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. And then there were 2 like bookmarks from the Edith Holden thing, and I just turned it into notebooks. I just kind of folded it over, put a little butterfly on that side, just, you know, put some leftover paper scraps that I had, rounded the corners, and, you know, made a couple of little notebooks that I thought maybe I could, you know, put a little label on that side so it would cover up some of the staples. I don't not necessarily mind that staples show on these, especially that one, because it has a poem on it, and I didn't want to alter the poem any. I just leave it like it is. And I've got these moth stamps that I got from AliExpress, which are supposed to be similar to the Tim Holtz moth study. I don't think they're exact, but I think they're kind of inspired by the Tim Holtz moth study. I've got the field notes from AliExpress that are similar to, I don't think they're exact either. I originally didn't purchase those off of Ali. I purchased them off of Facebook Marketplace because the lady had assured me that it was Tim Holtz, because I ordered that and the Professor 2 stamp set, and it turns out they were both from Ali. But I only paid $5 for them, so I'm not going to necessarily complain. But I used the stamps on some blank labels, and then a little mushroom stamp and a let's see, I thought I had another. I guess those were all the ones that I stamped out, besides, you know, this one and this one. I know I had another one that had half a moth on there. I may have lost it in the floor though. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. So there's another one that I did on a blank label. Here's my little half moth. I thought it was kind of cute too. And then I've just got some other random labels here, like botanical labels that say nature. These particular ones are Tracy Fox. I've got some Timmy labels here. They came out of the I think it's a Field Notes Snippet Ephemera pack. It also has like faux stamps and stuff. So different types of labels and whatnot. And I've got some other little blank cards that I could stamp on and use them for labels too, should I want to. If I don't stamp on them now, then I can stamp on them later. Maybe do a video to show how to decorate some labels or something. And on here, now these are just images from one of Kyung's kits, but I have a rice paper, just plain rice paper. I had ordered it from Amazon, and it was listed under tracing paper, and I thought that's what I was getting. Well, it turns out that it was rice paper, and I got like 100 sheets of it for $6. So what I do is I just glue the very edges with like a repositionable glue onto a piece of cardstock, and then run it through my printer, and then, you know, cut around it since it doesn't print borderless or anything. And I accidentally ripped that one, but that's okay. This particular sheet will be used for collage. This was from her train kit. I mainly just wanted to see if if the printing would work in my printer. And it works in both of my printers. I have an HP and a Canon printer. Both of them are inkjet printers. But it works for either one. So in case one printer goes down or whatever, then I will have a way to print. And I just decided to give it a try. I'm just gonna fold that over. I really just decided to give it a try because I got all that paper that needs to be used up, since it's you know, really too thin to you know, fold up and use as paper inside a journal or something, because you know, it's very delicate. It's very excuse me, it's very thin, like tissue paper. But I'd never used rice paper before in like collage or decoupage or anything, so I'm gonna give that a try. You know, I also have some other things here that I printed off from the Edith Holden CD. I've got some mushrooms here, which I thought would be perfect for the fall. Now these are like the same images, just in different sizes. But I figured I could use them for something, at least. So there's these. You know, I could always fussy cut them out. Use them as journaling cards or something. And these are some labels with the mushroom on them. And I really liked this picture. So I'm thinking I might put it onto the cover of the journal, maybe. Or turn it into like a tuck spot or something on the inside, because I think it looks real good with the fabric that's here. Now I didn't put any batting or anything in between, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. Look what it sounds like. I guess I need to glue that down a little bit better. Okay. There we go. I think what I might do is put a couple of eyelets in though before I do that, so that I can put a small closure on the outside of it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I really liked that card, and I liked these leaf pictures here. I thought the leaves were real pretty for fall. I also printed out all the poppy stuff too, not for fall, but I had another project that I would like to work on with that. Couple labels. I doubt I'll use happy birthday, so I may cover that with something else. But I could stamp on the blank ones and use them. So I'm just going to pop these back in here until I decide what I want to do with them. So mainly, rather than making a bunch of stuff, I guess I'm just talking to you guys. Kind of updating you on what I'm trying to work on here. Stuff that I have been working on. Just really slow going at it right now. See, I've got some little offcuts of the tea-dyed paper that I used. I used 3 sheets, folded it in half, cut it in half, and then just took a sliver off the side so it would fit in here. because I didn't want them to be, you know, like just full pages. So I want them to have a little bit of variety, and kind of, you know, place them in different areas. So down low, in the middle. Thought I had one up high, but I guess I don't. Okay, that's alright. But yeah, nothing too complex or anything. I thought it would just be, you know, something cute for the fall, but you could also just add pockets to all of the pages and use it for a small ephemera holder, like maybe for fall stickers or anything like that. And of course you can use whatever you want for pockets: vellum, acetate, tracing paper. You can just use cardstock. You know, it doesn't have to be see-through. Especially if you're just going for, you know, just fall stuff, so you pretty much would already know what you'd have that could go in there. Or like, say if I wanted to turn it into a ephemera holder for all of my mushrooms. So I've got, you know, mushroom stickers, mushroom pictures, little like tea card mushrooms, these little puffy stickers with glitter on them. You know, I've got all sorts of mushrooms, but I could put them in there if I wanted to. Sorry for the reach over, guys. I could also put them into, you know, different labels. I mean, these are some of the homemade labels that I've made as well. I've got a ton of like labels and words and things like that. I could put some, like, I've got like these little dictionary definition papers in there. I've got some like vocabulary cards. I've got French ones over there, and I've got these are these just English? Yep, I got some English ones. I've got some German ones. So I could put them all in the book too if I wanted to. Just, you know, different things that you can do. You know, I've really been missing you guys, so I wanted to come on at least and do a quick video to kind of update you guys on what's been going on. Gotta say, I still feel pretty rough. I don't feel the greatest. You know, I don't take pain medicine or anything, not pain pills. I don't do that. You know, I do have medicine for the arthritis, the inflammation. I do take a muscle relaxer for the muscle spasms that I have. Some of you know, well, I think Young is pretty much the only one that knows. Maybe Jania knows, but I've been diagnosed recently with MS, which my mom has, and we don't know what kind or anything. I'll have to do some more testing and whatnot for them to determine that. So that's why I'm on the muscle relaxers. It's you know, simply for the muscle spasms. And we don't, neither one of them, us, like me or my mom, neither one take, there's a specific medicine that you can take for MS, but because of the side effects, one of the possible side effects is death. We would rather suffer than to take something like that because of our other autoimmune issues and whatnot. So we're not going to consider that as an option necessarily for treatment. But yeah, like I said, Mom's is relapsing remitting. That's the phase that she's in. That's the phase that she's always been in. So, like, she'll be alright for a little while, and then she'll start to have symptoms, and, you know, they'll be really bad for a while, and then it kind of eases up a bit, and so she goes back and forth with that. Mine has been pretty mild, so I'm going to assume that it's probably the same stage that hers is in. And because, you know, secondary progressive starts off bad, and it will progressively get worse. And primary progressive starts off extremely bad, and you're wheelchair bound. That's just how that works. But men experience primary progressive more than women do for whatever reason. More women get MS than men do, but it hits men harder for some reason. I don't know if it has to do with their genes, the genetics. So, you know, not really sure how that correlates, but it may simply be because they think that certain types of injuries are conducive to possibly causing MS. Also, European descent is the most prevalent for getting MS. Which, of course, we are mostly European in our family. Minus the Native American. But that's pretty much what we have running through our veins, you know, European blood. Which I guess is, well, is probably true for quite a few Americans and whatnot. Given the fact that the United States is made from immigrants and stuff from other countries. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm dealing with right now. And I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay about the MS and everything. It's, you know, not anything that has surprised me, but though it doesn't usually run in families, it's not like linked to heredity or anything like that. It is possible for mothers and their children to have MS. I don't know why that is. They're not completely sure. It could be environmental factors. It could be lifestyle factors. It could be, you know, obtaining a lot of injuries, especially, I think, like in men, like if they've played football or whatever and have had any brain injuries. In my mom's case, her third husband is what caused her MS, because he was physically violent, and she'd had quite a few brain injuries and whatnot from him. And so, you know, the doctors are pretty certain that that's what caused hers. They're still doing more research to determine whether or not that is a factor. Some say yes, some say no. But I would more likely say yes, because she didn't start having problems or anything until after the last really, really bad injury that she had. And because I don't know if you guys know that MS damages the myelin sheath around the muscles. I think it's around the muscles. Might be around the nerves, I don't know. But it attacks the myelin sheath and destroys it. So there's no protection, and then it causes, you know, muscle spasms and jerky, jelly-like movements. You have this feeling like you've been swimming and you're trying to walk, but yet your legs feel extremely heavy, like you've been swimming all day and, you know, are trying to get out of the pool. You become very weak. But I mean, it doesn't just affect a person's legs. Like, MS affects people differently. Like with my mom, it's her legs. With me, I have leg spasms. I have arm, you know, muscle spasms. and I have facial spasms. The MS also affects my mom's eyes, so there are days where she can't see properly. So, so far I haven't had that, that issue, but, you know. So that's kind of where we're at as far as that goes, but I'm just taking it one day at a time. But I am definitely going to have to get off here for now, because my back is screaming now from sitting. But anyway, so when we come back, and hopefully it'll be in a couple of days. So when we come back, we will start working on some ephemera and whatnot for the journal. And, you know, maybe decorate the journal up and everything. So, that's the little plan that we've got going on right now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I've missed you guys, and I will see you guys back here really soon. Bye.